Good afternoon everyone. I Dr. Sonia Jindal, Assistant Professor in School of Management, Maharaja Agharsani University, Baddi. Today I will discuss with you goods and service tax in India. Before going to start goods and service tax in India, first we know that what is tax. What is tax? Tax means amount of money which we pay to the government, that is called tax. In India, there are two types, direct tax or indirect tax. Direct tax, which is directly paid to the government, that is called direct tax, like income tax. And other tax is indirect tax. Indirect tax, which we pay to the government, but with the help of some intermediator, like GST. GST is indirect tax. Like you can purchase some goods to the shopkeeper, some salt, some other goods or services, then you can pay tax to the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper pay these tax to the government. That is called indirect tax. That is called GST. Now, what is GST? GST or goods and service tax is a indirect tax used in India on supply of goods and service. It is a comprehensive multi-stage tax. Goods and service tax are divided into 5 slab rates: 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. In India, GST came in India 1st July 2017. GST came in India 1st July 2017. Before GST, there are multiple taxes in India. Multiple indirect taxes in India, like central tax, sales tax, service tax, export tax, entry tax, multiple taxes in India. But after GST, after 1st July 2017, there are only one tax, that is called GST. Now, what is the meaning of GST? It is a single indirect tax for whole nation. One which made India a unified common market. It is a single tax on supply of goods and service, right from the manufacturer to the customer. When the goods supplied to manufacturer to the consumer, only one tax is implemented, that is called GST. But before GST, there are multiple taxes in India, multiple indirect tax. Now, there are some features of GST. Subsummation of 17 taxes at central and state level. In GST, 17 taxes were be merged. In GST, there are 70 taxes was be merged in GST. Consumption based tax on consume the goods and service, then GST is implemented. If you can purchase some goods, then you can pay the GST. If you can giving the service, then you can pay the GST. Now, one tax rate across India, in whole nation, after 1st July 2017, one tax, that is called GST for whole India. No other indirect tax, only one indirect tax, that is called GST. Second feature is taxable event supply of goods and service. If supply of goods, then GST is implemented. If supply of service, then GST is implemented. According to the supply of goods and service, then only tax is GST is implemented. No difference in goods and service. If you purchase any goods, then you can pay the GST. If you can given any service, use any service, then you can pay the GST. Comprehensive tax on goods and service. No tax on tax. Before GST, there are multiple tax. Even you can purchase any goods from one state and use any another state, then double tax is implemented before GST. But after GST, one time, one rate tax will implement, that is called GST. No tax on tax. Dual GST. Why the GST is called dual GST? Because in the GST merge CGST or SGST. CGST is called Central Goods and Service Tax and State Goods and Service Tax. That is why GST is called dual GST. Now, in the GST, these central tax was merged. What is the central tax is merged under the GST? Central excise duty, additional excise duty, service tax, additional custom duty, special additional duty of customs, excise duty. All these taxes, all these central taxes is merged under the GST. Now, state taxes, sales tax, value added tax, entertainment tax, central sales tax, octroi tax, entry tax, purchase tax, luxury tax, taxes on lottery, all are merged under the GST. Now, there are some benefits of GST. After GST, more benefits in the market, more competition. First benefit is uniformity tax rate. Uniformity tax rate and structure. Before GST, there are multiple tax, multiple rates. No one knows what is the rates of indirect tax. No one knows what is the rate of entry tax. No one knows what is the rate of export tax. There are multiple indirect tax, multiple rates before GST, before 1st July 2017. But after GST, there is only one tax, that is called GST. One rates, one time rates. That is why the GST is called uniformity tax rate or structure. If apply one time GST, then there is no need to pay second time. GST will ensure that indirect tax rates and structure are common across the country. It would be increased certainty. Second is removal of cascading effect. How can remove the cascading effect? First, we know that what is the cascading effect. What is the cascading effect? Cascading effect means that effect taxes on tax. When the implement one time tax, then there is apply another time of tax. After GST, remove all these things, because after GST there is one tax. There is no need to implement second time of tax. If one time GST is implemented, there is no need to implement second time of GST. Cascading factor, tax on tax. A seamless flow of tax credit throughout the value chain across boundary of state would ensure that there is minimal cascading effect. Third is competitiveness. Taxes are low, then prices are low, then costs are low. If reduction in cost, reduction in price, then increasing the competition, improve the competition, improve the trade, improve the employment. Last is boost to export. After GST, more export. How can more export? Because after GST there is very minimal or very low rate is implement of tax on the export. That is why increasing or boost to export. Submission of the major central and state tax in GST, complete and comprehensive set of the tax paid on the goods and service. Next, some other benefits of taxes. There are some other benefits of GST. Some other benefits of GST is elimination of multiple tax or double taxation. With the help of GST, we eliminate the multiple rates, multiple tax and double taxation. Only one rate, one time tax is implemented after GST. Saving more money. Before GST, there are multiple rates, multiple taxes. We pay more money, but after GST, one time taxes, that is why saving more money. Easy tax filing or documentation. All the procedure of GST is online system. That is why easy or 24/7 available all the filling of tax under the GST system. More employment increasing in GDP. After GST, increase the employment, increasing the GDP in India. Reduction in tax avoidance, because in the GST is including in price, because the price plus GST is paid by the purchaser या service user. That is why all the person is pay tax or GST. That is why reduce in tax avoidance. Relief in overall tax burden, because one tax है, one rate, which is help in relief in overall tax burden. Next is, there are some drawbacks of GST. What is the drawbacks of GST? Changes business software. Changes business software. Because before many times there is only one software in the business, indirect taxation system, but after GST whole system of business software is changed. GST compliance, increase in operating costs, some costs are incurred. Online processor, there is no mode of offline, all the system of GST is online system. High tax burden for manufacturing SME. Small medium enterprises also pay GST. That is why the high tax burden on manufacturing SME, small medium enterprises. There are some limitation of GST, but there are more benefit of GST. After GST, change whole nation, because there are multiple rates before GST, multiple indirect tax rate. Nobody knows what is the indirect tax, what is the entry tax, what is the central tax, what is the state tax, but everybody pay all these tax. Every manufacturer also pay all these tax. But after GST, one tax, one rates implement in whole nation. Thank you everyone.